Hello, my name is Steve. My camera person is Alana, and today I'm going to be doing a construction of a pentagon. Not a regular pentagon, but a pentagon that you'll see similar to the one as a home plate in baseball. For this, you will need a straight edge, a compass, and a pencil. I have the markers here just so we can designate on the video what what colors you'll see throughout the video as I use these colors. One color will be to designate the shape that I need, and the other colors will be to designate any extensions or points that I designate into the construction of our pentagon. So to start off, right now I've chosen a length 1 on my compass for this construction. Now I'm going to draw a point on this paper of just a random point, and I will designate this point, color it in black, and it will be designated point A. Now to draw point B, I'm going to just draw length 1 right here. This arc designates length 1. Now any length to this arc here will be length 1, as this designates a radius on a circle. We will lengthen this later, but for right now, we're just going to do length 1 from point A to point B. And this is your point B. Okay. As I already stated, I'm going to lengthen or create this full circle here from this arc, keeping consistent length 1 on my compass. Basically, right here, I gotta wrinkle this a little. I'm going to draw the full circle around on my paper, keeping the compass point on point A and radius B. As I did with length A, I'm going to draw a circle from point B, center point B, to radius A. And this pentagon that we are drawing will be, all sides will have length 1. Now, as Euclid's axioms tell us, that any line segment can be drawn in an infinite direction, in either infinite direction. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to draw an extension to this line, a radius completing the diameter of circle B, and also creating the full diameter of circle A, making sure that it does stay in line with line segment AB, because I want this segment here to be fully a straight line. And these points on the outer edges of these circles, I'm going to designate as points X and Y. The only thing these are going to serve as is to help us create our perpendicular line above A and B in order to draw our pentagon. To continue with this, in order to get our line segment above A or B, to get a line perpendicular, as you know, this line from A to X is the diameter of circle B. In order to draw a perpendicular to bisect this line, you have your compass over halfway of the line and draw an arc from point X. And you do the similar thing from point A to draw a line above B. This will bisect AX by B in order to create our vertical line here for our perpendicular for the pentagon. I'm also going to do the same thing on the other side from point A so that we can draw our vertical from point A. Now, as you can see, these lines generally bisect at these points. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw a line from point A, lining up with the intersection, this arc intersection of the arcs drawn from Y and B all the way to the edge of the circle of radius B. I'm also going to do the same thing from point B to the edge of this circle. This is a basic construction of bisecting a line with a perpendicular. At this point where this green line crosses the circle, right here and here, we'll designate these points C and D. Notice, as I told you before, AB is length 1, so CB or BC is also length 1, and AD is also length 1, as you can tell by the compass. Now, just for this construction, so that I know I can bisect this line, and this is the way I would prefer to do it, is I'm going to draw a slight light pencil line from D to C. In order to complete this, I would need to bisect line segment DC. Again, just get a point over halfway from DC. You can eyeball it, it doesn't really matter. And draw the arcs above DC from point B as well as from point C. This is your bisection of line DC, but we're not going to draw that line. So this point where the point where the arcs cross, we're going to designate that point E, which is also on our pentagon. Now if we draw from C to E, you have, and from D to E, our pentagon in this light blue, which comes out to be green color. That is basically how you're going to draw this pentagon when you do a construction using straight edge, compass, and of course a pencil. I'd like to thank Alana for cameraing this for me, and thank you.